Because Pinky and the Brain Talk Show, one duffel bag.
Chief, mate, what do you want to do tonight?
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Hear me, man, a piece that can represent for Pinky and the Brain Talk Show, you know. And hear me, man, they're definitely gonna take over the world. So hear what me I say. Make sure you share and subscribe. Sing, lock it.
She want a man, good man, good man, good man, good man, good man, give her. She need them, she need them and break it up. She want a man who can turn up the heat. Give her the touch and make her heart skip a beat. She need a man who can put it on sweet.
All right.
Complete.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's your girl, Prestige ATM, and I'm alongside my co-host here.
Black and the money making machine.
And we are definitely in the building.
That's right.
Oh, wow. And, I'm a partial New Yorker.
Partial. I thought you was
Tonight,
fully.
I abandoned ship. I cannot see New York City at all. The fog has been raining all day. It's not nice weather on the East Coast here, and I cannot see New York City.
Hey.
She make it spin like that big gun. She said, hot it too big gun.
So therefore, no Empire State Building for me tonight, but it's okay. Most important, you guys are here with us, and we are here with you.
That's right.
And of course, hope you had a good, productive week, and things are working out for you, and you're keeping your spirits up, and you're pushing through.
That's
All
right.
Nice. Platinum, how was your work week?
Boy, we're everything all right. It's okay.
It was okay.
Sexy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
All right. That didn't sound too good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, keep your spirits up.
Yeah.
Keep your spirits up despite of what. Keep that spirit up. All right.
Yeah.
And I believe we're starting off with some Baby Sham. Is it Baby Sham?
Baby Shaman and
Right.
and his wife named O.
Oh, okay. Oh, his wife is singing with him?
Yeah, wife.
Oh, I never knew so. Okay, good.
Yeah,
So that's...
wow.
Gorgeous boy. Well, we're starting off with that. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we don't want to, delay too much. Let's jump into our topic. So, Platinum, tonight,
Yes.
we have something that, it's a
Whoa.
little steamy. We always try to be a little steamy.
Yeah.
But I think this one...
You sure you're not part of Steamy Fridays?
I don't know, but this one, All right, so let me drop the topic there. That's the topic for tonight. So tell us what's going on with that topic.
All right, 13 things that older men desire in a youthful woman.
All right.
Ow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, will that be an elephant in the room?
Yes.
Would you consider that to be an elephant in the room?
Of course.
Oh, wow.
Why not?
Well, that is simply what we are looking at this evening, right? Globally,
Yeah.
not all men, but a huge percentage of men,
No, it's a global issue. It's a global issue.
they are more attracted to younger women,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And it is what it is. You can't see an apple and call it a grape.
No.
You can't see a circle and say it's square.
Yeah.
It is what it is, right? So tonight, let's take a look at that. I mean, I will consider myself to be an older woman. No, time flies so fast. It's like just the other day I was 21, and now, I tumbled over into this category here. I'm not putting it out there, but you just do the math.
You don't want nobody know your business. You know.
But anyway, no.
Yeah.
Before we go in deep, you would consider yourself to be an older man now because you're mature, right?
Yeah.
Do you or are you attracted to younger women?
Yes and no.
All right. So let me hear the yes. We'll take the yes first.
You want to take the yes first?
Yes. Let's hear the yes first.
I think younger women are very attractive. And the new generation of women that's coming out have a lot to offer in a time like this. But 2023, the younger generation have a lot more to offer than the older women.
When you say to offer, as in
sexually,
what? Okay.
spiritually, and they more excite you. They more put that excitement in you and the older woman.
Okay.
And they want to turn up.
Right, they want to turn up.
They want to turn up. They want to turn up.
Right. So, in your opinion, that's the good part. So,
Yeah.
let's hear the part that you don't like.
Financially, they're not good to be around. And they will drain your pocket.
So, what do you expect? You're paying for youth.
Yes.
You're paying for youthfulness.
You're paying to turn up
for
with them.
firmness, and you're paying to turn up.
Turn up.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like a yin and a yang. You know, it has to be balanced. I mean, what else can we can we say?
They're giving the older woman a run for their money.
Okay.
Because when these young girls come out and dressing up, they turn your eyes, your nose, your ears, your body, everything.
Right.
They turn it up.
Right.
You be like, God damn,
Right.
man, that's you.
Right.
And she be like, I'm just 21. And
Yeah.
you like, God damn.
And some men say after 12 is lunch.
Yes.
That's not a good thing to say, but a lot of men think that way.
Yeah. And they would more give you the sex than the older woman.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, you're a man, you're an older man, and that is your opinion. I mean, I respect your views and opinion. I'm pretty sure the audience is going to respect your views and opinion as well. And then you can't please everybody. There are some people who are going to be probably against what you say. But at the end of the day, it's a talk show, and this is
Yeah.
what we're here to do. We're here to talk and to communicate and share views and opinions about life, relationships, and issues that goes on.
An older woman want to find out everything about you.
Right.
She want to know your ins and outs. She want to know your finance. A young woman don't want to know everything about you. She just want to know that you can take me to this party.
Right.
You can do my nails.
Right.
You can do you can do her hair. You can buy her some clothes
Right.
or some shoes. Turn her up. Give her a little money. Go out and enjoy yourself.
Right. Right. So that she doesn't require much.
No, she doesn't require much. Here's $120. Buy a bottle of Hennessy
Wow.
for you and your friend and turn it up. Turn up the party.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. But you go, boy.
A older woman who want to stay in the bed. Oh, I'm tired, Lord God. Well, the work. Oh God, the work has stressed me. A young girl don't want not saying that.
Right.
When she come in, she wants to go in the bathroom, have a shower, wash up. Either she give you some sex or she's going out.
Right. Okay.
When she come back from the party, if she don't meet the guy at the party, if she don't get a number at the party, when she come from that party, she's gonna strip naked
Wow. And deliver. Wow. Ladies, you hear it?
Yes, it's the truth. Most people don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah, they don't want to accept.
No,
it.
they don't want to accept it.
Yeah,
It's
but it is what it
2023.
is.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Good. Well, in relation to what you said, I somewhat understand. But if we go a little deeper in, naturally, men are primarily visual creatures. Yes.
Visual.
Men
what do
are
you-
naturally visual creatures. I mean, like what you just explained, they like to see. They
Okay,
like to look
yeah.
visually. They like to see. They like to look, and beauty.
Yes.
That is what as you just said, when you step out and you see the young lady in the shorts or the whatever, it's like, wow.
Yes.
Right?
It's the truth.
And we could try to dispute and argue and talk about this all we want. But in actuality, an older woman physically, no matter how much we try to adjust and do surgeries and take care of your skin and put whatever serum and all this collagen and stuff on your skin, you cannot compete with a younger woman, right? Body-wise,
yeah.
no matter how many cosmetic things we may use, it doesn't matter how well and how good you keep yourself, and trust and believe there are a lot of women out there, older women, who look beautiful and gorgeous and everything, but sometimes you find a lot of them may use enhancement to have that, whereas you have some of them, they didn't use enhancement, it's natural, but it's still not going to be firm and solid like a 21-year-old, like an 18-year-old, like a 22-year-old. And let's just be real.
That's right. You have to be real. Let me call a spade a spade.
Right? Exactly. Beauty correlates with youth and fertility. When a man sees a younger woman, she's beautiful, and in his mind, he's seeing youth and he's seeing fertility. Fertility meaning that she can produce his children, that she can bring forth his fruits. And an older woman, depending on her age, she doesn't really have that ability anymore. And that's why you hear some young girls would say, you're jealous of me, you envy me because you're not fertile. You can't bear children. You envy my youth. And to some point, for some women, it can be the truth. Once a woman reaches, she gets a certain age, one or two women globally may be lucky that she was 50-something and she became pregnant. That's a few in the basket.
Right.
You were 40-something and you became pregnant. Again, few in the basket.
Right.
You hear some women say they have a 20-year-old and then they end up with a 2-year-old. That's a very long age gap. But it just so happened along the way they became pregnant, luckily, or maybe for some unfortunately. But that percentage is very small because most women, once you cross age 40, progressing, and you're going into premenopause and menopause, you are not really fertile as you were at one time.
Right.
And I think for many women, it's very staggering, and they don't want to accept it. Some accept it. And yet, I think for some, they kind of a little enviness for the younger female. It plays a part.
Right. But for 2023, these young girls for 2023, they do not want to have kids. They want to live their best life.
Mm-hmm.
They do not want to get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
They want to turn up.
Right.
They want the youth of their body to flaunt.
Right. To tantalize.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
You'll be lucky if you get one of these girls pregnant. If you get one of these girls pregnant, they're going to trust me and believe it.
They're more smart now.
They might go to the clinic.
Yeah.
and throw it at the picnic.
Take flushes.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Well, the reason why older men like younger women is because younger women like them.
Yes.
If younger women wasn't showing any interest or didn't have any care for older men, you find, they might not make a big, but the fact that younger women seek older men, right? That is why it gives an extra boost or extra interest for an older man to like younger women, right? And an older man, he has something that a well-rounded older man or men, they have something that most women, especially age 24, 25 and up, are seeking. The man is confident.
Mm-hmm.
He's competent in many ways.
Yeah.
He has wealth. He has status.
Me nah know well.
He has. Well, it depends on the man. He's emotionally compelling with his lifestyle.
Yeah.
He can communicate well. Right. He can sit down and have a good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
He's emotionally stable. He can divert himself in a proper way emotionally. And he's an all-around successful man.
Right.
If she tries to deal with a 25-year-old, he is not ready.
No.
He's not ready for the world. He's not ready for dating. He's not ready for a woman. He's not ready for really settling down. Although some of them try and make attempts, unless you come from a rich family and you just have it made.
Yes.
But still, even if you do, mentally, you're still immature. You may have the wealth and stuff because you came from a well-to-do family, but you don't remember, you're not really working. You get everything for free.
Yeah.
So he still may not have that ability as an older man, right? So a 25-year-old man, what you can get from him, you can get fun and you can get sex.
From a 25-year-old man?
That's what you get. From a 25-year-old guy, you're going to get fun and sex. And versus a 45-year-old man, he's already, for the most part, he's successful. But for a 25-year-old man who's just trying to get out there, maybe just trying to accomplish certain things, maybe trying to get his first little car, maybe trying to lock down a little apartment to stay, maybe trying to hustle one or two little jobs, he's not really financially stable.
Right.
Or maybe he's not doing anything with himself at all. Right. He just lays around and sleeps and smoke. All you're going to get from that dude, honey, is fun and sex. And a lot of these young girls, they are quite aware. and they know that. And once a young girl decides that, hey, you know what, I want more, you can't really do much for me. Either she's working, she's independent or not. More money, more fun. So she ain't really cater. If she can get a older gentleman, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80.
Whoa, so nice.
She is going to run with it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Women, 25-year-old, they're at a peak. And when a 25-year-old woman is at her peak, in regards to, she probably 18, 19, 20, running around. But you find when you start kicking 25, 26, 27 as a younger girl, that's when you're trying to get yourself in and you're trying to get yourself together.
For real?
That's a percentage.
25?
Right? Yeah, for some. That's when you start some of them, I don't want to say most, some of them, that's when you start slapping yourself and waking up and say, you know what, I had a lot of fun when I was 19, 21, 22, especially if she has children. It's time for me to curve myself. It's time for me to form a life for myself. It's time for me to start building a foundation, especially if she has her head on her shoulder. If she's focused, right?
No. Prestige, just say it wrong.
What?
You can't have your head on your shoulder.
Oh gosh, you know what I mean?
You have your head on your neck.
Okay. You always have to comment something. Correct me, Platinum.
Yeah.
Help me with the body parts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Right, so you find she will more turn and seek to an older man, and she already knows she got the body,
yes,
she got the boobs, she got the facial, especially if she's pretty. She has the physique, the body,
and she got a DR.
Coca-Cola body girl.
Buckle shit.
If you line her up and you line an older woman, 40-something, 50-something, despite how good the older woman looks, that man is going to select, he's going to choose, he's going to prefer the younger girl.
Not really.
Providing what he is seeking, providing what he's looking for, and providing on the young lady's comportment. If he's just looking and seeking youth and just want body and looks and skin and whatever, and tightness and just going the mile, he's going to choose a younger girl.
That's if he has his money. If he do not,
if he has his money, most of these men who have their money, they don't care if the girl wants to use them, and they would say, you want a younger girl? I prefer, yeah. She only wants you for your money, and they would say, so what? I don't care.
They have the money for spend.
They don't care.
Yeah.
And they are aware. They know that if they didn't have the money, that younger girl wouldn't want them. Most of them know that, so they don't really care. It doesn't matter.
If I hit the lotto today, right? I'm going to the go-go bar, and I'm going to say, Daddy's home, and I'm going to be spending most of the lot of money in that go-go bar.
All right.
Because Daddy's here. I'm Daddy to these girls.
So it's like your little toy store.
Yes.
It's like Platinum's Playland.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, if I hit the lotto, God help me.
Wow. So you are going straight. You ain't gonna call a girl Prestige and say, Prestige, listen.
No, straight to the go-go bar, me I go. Straight to the go-go bar with all them pretty young girl in there. So Daddy's home. I'm in a suspenser.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a two security outside.
Yeah.
I wait till me come out because they might rob me. You never know, they might set me up.
Oh boy. But we need to pay attention and understand that humans go after things that they have the most options in. And if a young lady, if she has more options with an older man, providing security, finance, nice lifestyle, house, this, that, and the third, even if it may come with some control, she don't care. Versus a younger guy who probably she's been with for years and struggling and things ain't getting by, and she has to wait for him to pick up for next 2 years and next 3 years. Eventually the bus stop, she jumps off and a older man swings up and keeps it moving.
Yes,
because he's offering more options.
Yes.
Especially if she's smart, especially if she has some type of business venture or idea that she knows she wants to lock down. Daddy? And he's gonna ask, who's your daddy?
We don't play around here, that's so nice.
The older men, they would be able to provide more resources. And again, even older women, same thing, but younger women, that is what they are after. The older women are after the demand resources, and the younger women, even more, they're after demand resources, right?
Yes.
Women, younger women, it's a prime thing. Younger women, it's a status thing for old man to be kicking and moving and pumping with them.
Yeah.
Right? Once a woman hits a sexual prime market peak, meaning she's not no longer sexually needed in the sense of fertility to bring forth children and stuff, you start to get a decline. And a lot of women out there don't want to accept that. They refuse to accept it. In this, even now as we speak, even if they turn on the listen, be like, what are you talking about? No, but we have to, and even me as a woman, I have to understand.
You accept it?
Of course.
Wow.
I maintain, I keep myself well. I can still turn a few heads. Good for me. I'm lucky.
Yeah.
I'm lucky at this age. I can still turn a few heads.
Yes, you can.
Right? Because
yes,
I maintain. But the minute
I'm witness. My head has been turned a lot of times.
But the minute I fall off track, because the premenopause, the menopause, all those things are gonna hit. Your body's gonna start to get bloated, and no matter what we try to fight and try to control, it's nature. There's only so much we can do, and my body probably a little loose. I mean, I'm a slim person.
No, you're not loose.
But it's not as firm as when I was 21.
Prestige, no, come on.
Stop touching.
Prestige.
Stop touching.
I just a slide off. Come on, Prestige. Your skin firm. Come on, Prestige.
But I'm just saying, when I was 21, it was different.
No,
so as a woman,
it's still the same. I never know you when you was 21, but looking at you right now,
everything,
yes,
everything good still. All
yes.
right, but keep looking at the screen. Don't look at me too much.
Nasty boy platinum.
Oh my gosh! But anyway, let's dive into let's take a look at some of the 13 things that older men seek. They have a desire for in youthful women. So the first thing would be an ego boost. Men feel more attractive when they have a younger woman.
Yeah.
It gives them an ego boost.
Yes.
It pumps them up.
Yes.
It's like, wow, look at me. This is mine.
Mm-hmm.
I can flaunt this. Plus, I have the money to go with it, so I know she wants me. And, nobody else can manage, nobody else can deal unless a man of his status can run the mile. But depending on the location and the area, he will flaunt her. Go to the bar hopping, go to the whatever events, and he and this gorgeous beauty walks in. That man had, but he gets this boost. He's high, he's flying like a kite.
What do you mean, book?
His heart.
Oh man.
The ego is so high that his heart starts palpitating so hard because he is proud
of himself,
and he's proud of the fact that this young chick is walking down the lane with him. Now, an older woman, she might have a little leverage, but it still would not be able to compare to a younger, youthful woman.
I'm going to give you a little story. About downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Downtown. I was downtown waiting on the bus to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
And I stumbled over this young girl. Pretty. I mean, I start talking and exchange number.
Uh-huh.
And this time I was living in North.
Okay.
And she came and looked for me.
Mm-hmm.
Prestige, I'm not gonna lie. Them time they have a thing named stone. You ever hear about stone?
Yeah.
Huh?
The thing you rub on.
Yeah. Oh! That was my lifeline. That was my best friend. My package deal.
Your go-to guy.
Yeah. Oh God.
Right. So
wow. I love
you
it.
stone on the young lady.
Wow. Prestige. When I said I felt like the man.
Right. That
Right?
you could please a young girl.
No, it's not pleasing the young girl.
Mm-hmm.
It's after finishing. And the neighbors.
They heard the commotion?
Yes, they heard the commotion. And the neighbors was giving me high five. You see that boy, don't play with him. Watch us, Prestige, when they talk about your heart.
Right.
Yes.
That boost, that ego boost. All right. Well, I'm glad you had fun.
Yes, of
Nice.
course.
Number 2, there's a desire to relieve their youth, to improve their social lives, to make them feel somewhat younger and hype, and the social life with their friends and stuff, but as somewhat related to number 1. This is a big thing that an older man, he will get from a younger woman, right? It brings out his youth. It makes him feel younger.
Yes.
When he's with a younger woman,
One,
right?
yeah, yes,
Number
yes.
3, social conditioning and societal pressure. With a younger woman, it makes them feel as providers, right? Because with a younger woman, she's somewhat more, depending on her status, she's somewhat more kind of needy, maybe financially and so forth. So, he feels like he enjoys the fact that he can provide, he can give. Unlike if he's with an older woman, remember, she's somewhat maybe already accomplished. So things might be a bit different, and men like to feel needed.
Yes, true.
Men like to feel needed.
That's
and
right.
sometimes some men don't think they can feel needed with an older woman because she may tell you certain things. I have this and I have that. I don't need you. Right? Whereas a younger girl may not say that. She will make him feel like she needs him, and that is what some older men like.
Yes.
Number 4, a midlife crisis. Right? They're afraid of aging. So if if an older man is going through his midlife crisis, he is afraid of aging, like women, don't like the fact of aging. Nobody wants to get old.
No,
Everybody wish she could live young forever, but unfortunately, there is no potion as yet that is on the market for us to stay young forever. Right?
I still think I'm young.
Right.
Still feel young.
Right. So his midlife crisis, and the younger will make him feel again like he's not aging, even if he is. Because if you see some of those old men out there, as they say, try to dress like young boys.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So she is given that extra boost, and she is leveling off the aging with him.
Yeah.
So he feels vibrant. He
Yes.
feels young when he's around her. Unlike maybe with an older woman, depending, as you said earlier, she's tired. She wants to sleep. Not tonight, honey. Young girl is saying that.
Young girl, let me wear some nice little Victoria's Secret panties, some nice little Brazil.
Right, and Action Jackson. Right?
Wow!
Number 5, feeling in charge. Younger women are easier to impress, right? Again, relating to what we spoke about before, she makes him feel like he's in charge. She doesn't make him feel small. She makes him feel like he's the man, that he can state certain things. He can tell her, well, honey, we're doing this so, and we're doing that so, and there's no counteracting in that. She just simmer down, okay, yes, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Unlike with an older woman, you may get some counteraction, and you may get a little dispute here. You may get a little argument brewing off of that because the man wants to do so and you don't want to. And you may get all that complaint with the younger chick.
No.
Just make me look good. Buy what you have to buy for me. Give me what I need, and you could direct and control whatever. Right?
Yes.
Number 6, she's more adventurous in her sex life, as you had predicted
Yes,
before.
yes.
Younger women will be more
adventurous, yes.
sexually adventurous.
Yes.
Some older women may be able to try, but again, the tiredness for some, the sleepiness, and then when certain menopause and premenopause, your body changes, so sometimes you're not in the mood. And it's like a date, it's like a calendar they have to set you in now. And younger women are setting no calendar date. One phone call, that's it.
Most of the older women, they say, I don't know if it's appropriate for the podcast. Most time, you say to the older woman, one baby can give me an eggs.
Oh.
And she like, champion butter.
Not tonight.
The younger girl, you don't have to ask. Just
Right
away.
Right.
No delay.
Speedy delivery.
McDonald's and Burger King, easy pass.
Oh my gosh.
And I said, give me an eggs, baby. And she said, never forget eggs every night.
Right, you want to, right.
A younger girl, don't complain.
Right.
Just do our job.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Number 7, easier to date. Younger women are easier to date, right?
Yeah.
Casually, they are more casual daters. Younger women, they don't necessarily want a long-term relationship, some of them. There might be a percentage who probably dreaming and thinking, yeah, they want to get married. But then there are some, depending on their lifestyle, just running through this daddy for a little year or two, see what I can get and keep it moving. And some older men know that, especially probably if the older man is married and he has his little bite on the outside.
Yeah.
He's glad that this girl don't really want a long term. Right? She's just struggle juggling just for now. He really tops her up like Digicel.
Yes, that's right.
Right?
Yes, yes.
For those of you who don't know Digicel, that's the Caribbean cell phone providers throughout the Caribbean, right? That's it. She not too big on the long term for some of them. Right?
Some of them not.
They're not too big on the long term because sometimes they may be juggling one or two or more older men.
Right.
Again, it depends on the young lady's lifestyle. Right?
And you know what I heard a young girl said at my job? A young girl. She was dating a older guy. Right? And she liked him and everything. But his dressing was...
Right, his dressing was off.
Yeah,
so all she had to do was take him out and encourage him to let him change his wardrobe and style him up.
He said he's not going to change his wardrobe. He dressed like a pimp. And she didn't want that for him. She wanted him to wear tight pants and tight shirt.
Right. Well, that's his thing. And the minute you try to change him, he's going to run.
Yes, he did run. He did run.
Yeah. So just go with the flow, honey. Go with the flow.
I told you the story about my tight pants and my tight shirt.
You'll tell us later. Let's roll. Now, when men get older, they crave more attention.
Yeah.
Right? They want more attention. And as we said earlier, younger women, anytime, anyhow, anywhere, they would give that attention. Again, older women, there is going to be a breakdown, there's going to be a meeting, there's going to be a decision making. And a lot of men, they don't want to go through that.
No.
They don't want to go through that. The man might be sitting there and just want to sit and hug and rub head and he touches her. Oh, no, man, what happened? Not tonight.
Yes, man.
Oh, you only touch so.
Yes.
Not the younger woman. The man, honey, baby love.
Yes.
Right. So
you might kick your foot off. You and I might be in the bed and you put your foot on her and she be like, your foot heavy, take off your foot off from me, man. When you have a younger girl and you put your foot over her, she just put back her foot over you. And y'all start playing together. It's the truth.
So older women, and hear what's going on. Listen and pay attention and hear what's going on. Right. Number 9, tradition. It's a tradition that younger women have better market value. And when we say better market value, it comes with being able to be fertile to have children. Right? Okay. So maybe the older man, he probably never had children or probably wants more children. And this young girl can provide a child or two. And he likes the fact that she's fertile. Older women are not that fertile. It's just a few.
But you have to be
By
careful.
luck.
You have to be careful of some of these young girls.
Well, most of these men, especially the big daddies with the money, they don't care.
No, you have to be careful. They'll put you on child support.
Well, they're going to figure out that when they cross that bridge. Right? They're going to figure out that, right? So, the younger woman, of course, it's by tradition and cultural too, in different cultures.
Yes.
You find a lot of cultures, they marry off their daughters very early because they want them to bring forth children.
Yes.
And in some cultures, it's preferable that it's a son to carry on the name and all that different stuff.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
In some cultures, it's embarrassing. It's a shame if you're not married at 19 and 20 and all these things.
Yeah. That's why we live in America.
And even in our time, in our culture, certain time and people say, you ain't married yet? What you waiting on?
Yes.
You're going to make yourself turn into cobweb.
Yeah, people say that.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. So again, it goes with culture, right? Number 10, again, childbearing potential. As I was saying earlier, younger women can bring forth children very faster, very easily, because they're at that phase in their life that they have the ability to bring forth children, children or two, right? And the older gentleman may be seeking that, and that's what he gets, right? 11, intimidated by women his age. Some older men prefer to stay with a younger girl because there's no intimidation really. If an older man is a 40-something with a 40-something, they are both somewhat advanced. Financially, she has hers, he has his. So there might be an intimidation because remember, men like to feel needed, as we say. And she may not need him that much. She may throw things in his face and tell him certain things, depending on her mental and her emotional stability. Right? If she's somewhat immature, she's going to be talking a whole bunch of nonsense. You're going to turn the man off And with a young girl, he's not going to get all of that. He is not going to, and he has no reason to be intimidated. Some people will say, well, they're taking advantage of the young girl, but she may be benefiting. But the fact that she doesn't have to compare and he doesn't have to contrast things with her.
Yes.
And again, she needs him. That is a big plus. That boosts up an older man or men, right? Back to what you said, number 11. Older men like the fact that younger girls can offer playfulness.
Yes, it's true.
Right?
It's
They're
true,
more
it's
fun
true.
loving and playful.
Yes.
Older women, oftentimes you're tired again, going back to that, or you're exhausted, or work pressure, or whatever is on you. You have so many things to get done, take care of children, take care of family. And some women, it's 12, 1 o'clock, they're going to bed.
True.
They're tired. So they want to play, but
True.
not with younger women, honey.
A younger woman, you can eat, put your plate on the table, and she would just take up the plate and bring it in the kitchen. A older woman will be like, you're leaving the plate right there.
Make sure you say some, eh? Some.
Some.
Right. Stop
Some.
putting everybody in one bracket.
You don't want to include yourself.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, we're dealing with the global public, so you cannot generalize.
No, man. It's
Right.
a truth. Most older woman, if you eat and put down as a man, and you are living with them, and you eat and put on your plate, she gonna ask you the question. You can't take up your plate. You think you have no maid, boy, yeah?
Oh, loss.
With a younger girl now, you eat and you put on your plate, she take up the plate and bring it in the kitchen.
It's like a little servant.
No, it's not a servant. Just bring it in the kitchen. She don't have to wash the plate. You can go in there and wash it yourself.
Right,
But
okay.
you just take up the plate because she knows she's going in the kitchen.
Right.
An older woman will just leave the plate and go put on fair plate.
Right.
And say you can't take up. You cannot move. You're not on hand.
Boy.
You're not on a foot.
All that talk.
Yes.
When she okay. All right. So the playfulness and the attentiveness
Yes.
and the willingness you get more from younger women.
Yes.
And number 13. Now there are a whole bunch, but we're just covering 13 because remember the show is just an hour. Opposite attracts. At the end of the day, opposites attract.
Yeah.
Like the age gap, the difference, the challenge in the age gap, opposite attract, and the fact that she's 21, 25, he's 45, 60, or 50, whatever. To him, that's a nice challenge. He enjoys, and he's easy breezy going through with that challenge,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So those are the inciting things that a older man desires and likes and seeks. That's just some of them, right? Audience viewers out there, you may know and have more. There are more, but we can't go through all, right?
Leave it in the comment. Leave
right.
it in the comment.
You can leave it in the comment.
Yes.
Right, so when we come back now, we're going to look at the downfalls of dating the younger woman. We'll look at the downfalls,
Okay. All right.
So
More hear
we
that.
take a look at the good juicy part first,
Yeah.
right? So we'll take a look at the disadvantages pretty soon. Okay, so let us take a quick look at our birthday, right? We're gonna take a look at our birthday person here, and a special birthday shout out goes out to Takoya Allen in Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn
And to your
in the house. Brooklyn in the house. New York is in the house.
Takoya, we are wishing you a very, very happy, peaceful birthday. And of course, it's coming from the Pinky and the Brain Talk Show.
So, yes. Oh, yeah.
Takoya Allen, yes. So on behalf of myself, Prestige ATM, and my co-host,
Platinum, the money making machine.
Takoya, again, we wish you a happy birthday.
birthday.
And I like everybody to live up to 110.
Jesus.
Right?
That's too much. I know Tikoya will want it.
Who doesn't? Right? So we wish you long life. We wish you good health. We wish you success, lots of money, lots of happiness always, Takoya.
Tikoya, hi. I like her smile.
I like. So
Yeah.
very, very beautiful lady. And we hope everything works out for her. And we hope she's enjoying with friends and family. And she's having a good time as we speak.
Yeah.
All right. So again, Takoya Allen in Brooklyn. Happy birthday from the Pinky and the Brain
Talk Show.
Right. All right. So Platinum,
Yeah.
what we need to take a look at now.
Yeah, what we did.
what we need to take a look at now is certainly the downfalls
Yes.
of these men, older men. Even if it's by nature, they can't help with some of them. We're gonna look at the downfalls of dating. I just want to throw it in a little bit.
A younger girl. Yeah.
What would be the downfalls? I think you mentioned some earlier. Recap again. What would be the downfalls in your opinion?
Of dating a
younger woman.
Younger woman. Well, getting her pregnant. That'd be one of them.
Well, it depends if you're financially stable and you guys, and you're willing to marry and stuff. Depends. Go ahead. What else? The downfall. We're looking at the bad stuff.
The downfall is getting her pregnant, and then she got to put you on child support. Okay. That is one of the downfall of dating a young girl.
All right.
Because a older woman would not do that.
Okay.
Because she would try to hold her relationship together.
Okay. All right. A good observation.
And for you to be there for
all right. Great. Well, there are also other downfalls. Pressure, prospect.
Yes.
And you wanted young, you wanted sexy, you wanted runner, you wanted everything under the sun. But you fail to realize, Mr. Older Gentleman, immaturity. And once you try to combine immaturity, because usually when you pick up as an older man, once you pick up a younger girl, remember it's about sometimes conforming and controlling.
Yes.
You're trying to mold her in what you want her to be.
Yeah.
And depending on her comportment, her attributes. If she's a feisty type, it's hard. You're gonna get difficulties, right? A lot of these women are ready to settle down.
No.
And a lot of men, they buy moldy stale bread in bag. They didn't open up the bag to see if the bread was fresh. They just purchased it. And then maybe you put her in house, as they say. You may not marry, but you're living with her. And then the tension starts to raise and the drama begins, right?
Yeah.
She is still, depending on her immaturity, she still wants to party a lot. You may not want to party that much. You want to rock back a bit, put on a little movie, pop some corn, sit in your living room.
She don't want that.
Speed, bullet. She wants to hang with her friends still. She wants them to come over. They may be low stress at times. They may be, destructive in certain ways and certain areas within the home. You may talk about it, and drama is gonna brew.
You right? All right. Especially the sex now. Sex.
What about?
She's gonna want to have sex every day.
Oh,
as a young girl.
Wow.
She's gonna want it every day.
Right. And if he cannot please, depending on his age, she's gonna start straying.
Yes.
Also, sometimes the younger girl, she is with him, living together or married, but she always had that one person out there that she always loved or connected with.
Break her back.
It's just that he couldn't provide for her financially.
Break her back.
Breaking her back.
Yes, the one person that used to break
also,
that.
the street term is breaking
her back.
Right. So sometimes she's going to keep running to get her back broken in. Yes. Because you're the older man, 60 something. Oh gosh, what jagga you could do? What beat out you could do? What skyscraper you could do?
Yeah.
Right? And sometimes she will turn around. It's either she bring the young man in the home when you're not there. Now we're talking facts, eh? This is real.
It's a truth, yeah.
Either she bring him in when you're not there, either she meets him in hotels, motels. What you call it? Motel 6?
Motel 6 or Motel 8. Me know them.
If the money is playing right and she's controlling the money, she may put the man in some big time Hyatt hotel or whatever, right? And poor you saw the smoke, you ran into the kitchen with the fire, it's blazing, you got burnt, and now you're running around complaining to everybody. Yes, it's nice to have a young girl. Yes, it's nice to have that firm youthfulness in your arms. But if she's not emotionally trained, emotionally stable, your life will end up in chaos. And sometimes you may turn to a bottle of rum, you may turn to a bar, something. Maybe a counselor to help soothe what's going on in there. Maybe you want to leave her, maybe you don't. But I can trust and believe the downfalls, the negative parts of being with a younger woman who is not emotionally mature. It can leave a lot of men all over the place, running around like a chicken without a head.
I don't mean to cut it. And I had this friend I worked with. He was an older guy from England. He was a Jamaican guy. Right. But he grew up in London. So he met this girl, right? And she had a child for him. but she wants to party.
Right.
But he's a more laid back guy.
Right.
She left him for a younger guy.
Yeah, because that's not her thing. She's not ready for that. She thought she was
does,
because
yes.
of the money, maybe.
Yes, because of the money.
Right,
Yeah,
but in actuality, he will be boring.
yes.
I guess he was boring. So
Yeah,
what was
it
it?
was.
The term he used? Breakout back?
Yeah, the younger guy is lashing she scunt. Pelting she. As the guy needs to say, pelting she. Is she pokey body?
Stamina daddy.
Stamina daddy. When the older guys can only go one round.
Even if they're using something, it's still hard. It's still a lot.
Yes, that's still a lot. But
Yeah.
one round, when the younger guy can go 2-3 rounds, you cannot compete with that.
No, you can't. I mean,
cannot compete
they
with
may
that.
try, but there's no way you can keep us. Excuse me, you
Yeah.
cannot keep it sexually with versus a younger man.
Yes, true.
Right?
True.
So the trouble begins, and in your mind, you're giving her everything. She's comfortable, she's well dressed, all the wardrobe, the this, the that, everything is going good. But there are certain things you may not be able to keep up with.
Yeah.
And at some point, your life is gonna take a serious turn, and we see it all the time.
And I'm not cutting you again. With the younger guy, he does not care about the older guy. Because she telling him, well, I'm dealing with this guy and he's older. And the younger guy said, as long as you buy me a pair of boxers.
Or take car payments
So,
or something, yeah.
buy me my socks.
Right.
I wear size 34. For my jeans is size 34.
Right, poor fella, he had to clothe everybody.
I wear a large T-shirt.
Wow.
So if you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it when I was young. I'm telling you.
So
the
you
truth.
know.
I know. I would tell her. If she's like, oh, I got a man and such, and me and her sex, I would write down
And Tenerife.
and give it to her. And she's like, what is this? That's my clothes for you to buy.
Right. Of his money.
From his money.
Right.
And she did it.
Yeah, so,
She
because
buy
it
the
happens.
clothes. Yeah,
It happens.
yes.
And people may want to dispute and say, no, ladies and gentlemen, these things are factual. So for the older men out there who like to take a dagger and jump up in the sauce with the younger women, yes, there's a nice advantage, but there's also a disadvantage.
You know what a girl did one time? She was at the supermarket with her man, with her boyfriend, right? And she called me on the phone and said, supermarket, what do you want in your apartment?
Wow.
I said, oh shit.
Wow.
I said, she said, what do you want? So I texted her the list and she picked it up and brought it to me.
Wow. Isn't that something?
Yes.
Wow.
But this time I was younger. I was in a younger situation.
But it is what it is. And
Yes.
these things happen every single day. As we speak, it's happening.
Yeah, so if
right.
that plays on me right now,
Yeah.
I don't have nothing to say.
Oh my gosh.
So what goes around comes around.
Right.
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
yes.
Well, right now, let's take a quick look. Time is running. Or let's take a quick look at our missing person here, and it's unfortunate. These two young men that we're seeing on the screen, these two young men from the Bronx and Harlem, they were missing. And the family members, they were looking, but unfortunately, they were found. One was found in the Harlem River, and one was found in the Hudson River. One was found on Thursday, and the other one was found, I think, today, Saturday, this morning. So it's very unfortunate. They are two friends. I think they go to separate schools, I believe, but they are friends. And people said that they met up with each other. They saw them buying fish and different little things. That was the last they were seen. And then they just disappeared. And for a few days, nobody could find them. And ups and behold, people say they saw them up in Harlem, because one lives in Harlem, I believe, and one lives in the Bronx. So apparently one went with the other in the Harlem district. Maybe they went down by the river to hang out, and I am assuming this was not reported, this was not stated, but in my mind, I am just assuming probably one slipped in the river and the other one went to help.
Wow.
Because how can
Probably.
these two young guys just drown like that? And the irony behind it is one was found in the Harlem River, and one was found in the Hudson River, closer down in Manhattan there.
So how that could have...
I have no idea, but police, they are investigating. So Alfie Barry on the left and Garrett Warren on the right were last seen on May 12th. Their bodies were found in the Harlem and Hudson Rivers this week in New York City. And the NYPD, they stated and gave the information to the media, letting everybody know that these young men, they were found, but they were found deceased. And it's very, very unfortunate, and it's a sad thing. And you know, we advocate for missing persons here.
Yes.
So when I saw it, I said, wow, even if they found them, let's still talk about it.
Yes.
Let's still give some highlight on these two young men, and to their families and friends and loved ones and everybody, our deepest heartfelt condolences coming from the Pinky and the Brain Talk Show. Yeah. So, Platinum, I mean, you have children and they're out there, and you're wondering, and you're hoping that things are working out well, and you send them out there, but then sometimes you don't know.
That's true.
You really don't know. You don't have an understanding of what's going on.
Yes.
Right?
It's rough.
So this is very, very heart-wrenching, as I said.
That's why when we made a commercial and asked, do you know where your child is?
Yeah, do you know where your children are? Yeah, wow. So again, our condolences goes out to the family.
Yes.
Okay? And we know it's a tough time, and we know that we hope, well, they seem to be a family who would all pull together, and everybody is going to pull through.
Yeah.
Right? All right, so we are back, and our topic for tonight, we're taking a look at 13 things that older men desire in youthful women. When we say youthful, of course, younger women. And we gave a list before, but men need to always realize that there's a downfall.
Yes, that's right.
And most times, if the woman is not emotionally stable or mature mentally, that nice dandy relationship, it doesn't really last. It doesn't have longevity. It has a short life.
That's true. Yes.
Right?
Yes, that's true.
It has a short life. So, Platinum.
Yeah.
Let me just put, this is your little piece here that I have you do, letting the audience know about subscribing. So go ahead and let them know how they can subscribe.
Lord God, I know me can't read already.
By this point, the amount of reading you have done on this show, you could read. Go ahead.
All right. Like, subscribe, share on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn.
Oh, gosh, she going back. LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. But tell us if we can't read.
I'm going to give you that for homework.
All right.
For homework, you're going to study that, right?
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as
Share and
Platinum
subscribe,
said,
please.
right. And you can always get us very quickly, #Prestige and Platinum 2023. If you want to find us fast on YouTube and Facebook, you just put #Prestige and Platinum 2023.
Yeah.
All right. So don't forget, like, subscribe, and share on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. All
okay,
right.
LinkedIn.
And also, for interviews, advice, and letters, you could give us a WhatsApp at 868-356-9009 or send us an email at pinkyandthebrain2023@gmail.com.
That's right.
And that's the people out there who you may have something you want to share with the audience on our show. You may be an artist, you want to promote a song, you want to promote your venture as being an artist, or you may have an issue or problem or some type of something going on in your life that you want to share, and you're looking for a platform to express. Be more than happy. We are more than happy to have you on our show. So for interviews, advice, and letters, once again, you can WhatsApp us 868-356-9009 or send us an email at pinkyandthebrain2023@gmail.com, and we will communicate with you. We'll get back to you to find out what it is you really want to share.
And don't forget to tell a friend, share and subscribe. And if your friend is in a wheelchair, tell him to wheel his ass over here, okay?
Oh, Lord. All right, so in closing, wow, I can't believe the show is over.
Yeah.
So final 2 cents, Platinum, for the older men who are into youthful younger women.
Well, for the older man that's into youthful, young, sexual, attractive woman, please have sex with them. Give them the best sex you can give to them. And to the ladies, let the older man take you out. not to McDonald's, not to my place. But if I see you in my place, I'm gonna call the cops. If I see a young girl with an old man in McDonald's, Burger King, White Castle, any of the franchise.
We're talking about 21 and over.
Yes, 21 and over. If I see an older man with a young girl in my place, I'm gonna call the cops.
Oh God, stop getting her wrong.
No, I'm serious. All right. Let him take you to Olive Gardens. Let him take you to all these expensive restaurants because he got money. He has money. He's working. He is a hustler or he's working.
All right.
Cannot be an older man and not having money coming in.
All right.
Let him take you, eat some nice food, have some nice
and live it up.
And give it up.
And live it up.
And live it up.
All right.
And turn it up. And live your best life, okay?
All right.
Yes.
Well, my 25 cents here. Ladies, older women, be aware, buyer beware. We are at an age. They say once you hit 40 and over, your phone stops ringing.
Yep.
There are a few women who are lucky at that age that their phone is still ringing. And then there are some null voided. That phone is dead unless a friend or some relative call. So if you're not in that category, my phone does ring a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm all right.
My phone ring once in a blue moon.
But you have to understand that men, they will always seek younger women because they are the market value where sex and fertility is concerned, and it is what it is. We don't like to accept it, but it is what it is, right? So for the younger women, have your head on. If you're involved with an older man, I will encourage you to be wise, to be smart about it, and to prepare a proper and good way for yourself, right? I don't think it's correct that you abuse him. But maybe it may come with the territory if you're not into the guy, you don't love him. But the older man, he has to strap up his boots and understand that at some point this is what you're going to get. And for the older men, and another point that I forgot to express is that I think when a man is immature, he's not fully mentally ready here, emotionally. I think he has a big thing for younger women because emotionally mature men. It doesn't matter that woman they carry through, and they age together, they progress together, and I think that's when a man is fully mature within himself. He's sure he knows what he wants, and he's at that peak. But then I'm not saying he won't look, but he will stick out with that woman. Now that's a debate. All right, you're scaring you're gone. But so maybe when a man is not really mature, maybe he's still seeking younger women. Yeah. But when a man is there and he's conscious and aware of himself, and he knows because he knows a younger woman is going to bring headache, stress and tension.
Yes, that's true.
Right? Yes, she might be a nice showpiece, but you're gonna get it level.
Yes, a level.
She's gonna give it to you level, and you'll be like, oh, only head and ball.
You like bounty killer, eat her with the hammer.
Of course, no violence. No violence, right? So on either side, you may have losers and winners, right? I personally never liked older men.
You never like older men?
I don't know. I never liked. Even as a younger, never like older men. I don't like older men.
No. The way you tell me, no. You like young boy.
And I never.
You want to turn up?
People my age group. People my age group. Yeah, I never really attracted to older men. I don't know. It's just something. It just some of them shaky. Some of them is a little pee odor. Some of them the ones who don't really. I don't know. Platinum. That's another show. The ones who keep themselves fine. But I've never been into older men. But anyway, we gotta go. Time is running out.
So ladies, you tell me if you have money.
Nah. I good. I'm good. I good. I'm very good. I'm good.
Prestige, if you have money and him say turn it back with you.
No, I good. I know I'm good. Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
All right. Here I know.
So we're going to end with some Beanie Man, ladies and gentlemen. It's as always, it's a pleasure, and we enjoy interacting. We enjoy being with you, yes. and we appreciate your time and your effort that you're probably taking to, even if you give us a 3 minutes view, that's fine. Who's our subscribers, everybody,
yes.
Thank you very much.
That's
we
right.
appreciate it, okay?
Yeah.
So we are leaving, and as we always say, keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind. All right, next week.
That's right.
Drop your nigga, you need to stitch it. Like a cow, you wanna chop it. Jump for your pickaxe and like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. She a tell you say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, take the stop it. Batman plug in and you move like a electric. Like a basketball, she take time out, the vomit. Who am I? Just the girl, them sugar. Alright, here I know. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I?